All right. I'm a mimic, and it's time to play some more Alan Wake 2. Just as soon as the notifications go out for me. There we go. So, last time we played as Alan in the dark place, and we're able to successfully escape the nighttime talk show. At least it seemed we were able to. But we've been exploring the dark place, and we've been led to Caldera Street Station by a voice in a payphone. We finally made it there, and we're writing the investigation of a murder, as far as I can tell. But we are just starting getting into Caldera Street Station. So let's go. I hit continue. Normally I hit load. I'm hoping. Yeah, we're still in the right spot. So we had just heard some sort of weird noise out there and ran into this room and saved. There's some interesting signs on the wall, though. Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think writers were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out. Hey, you got first. Congrats. So, this sounds like Mulligan and Thornton, which were the two sheriff deputies at the start of the game, were also present in the first game. Wait, what's that one say? Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the herald of darkness. Hmm. I'm not seeing any actual supplies in here, though. Like, we have the shoebox, but there's nothing in it. Ooh. That looks like an arrow. So things can't be that bad out here, right? I'm going to have to remember what all the controls are. It's been a little bit since we last played. Ooh, there it is. Word of aid. Torchbearer. Increases hand flare's area of effect and duration. ER increases the effectiveness of trauma pads. And prescription affects the duration, increases the effect duration of painkillers by 1 second. I feel like hand flares are kind of the way to go, judging from the first game. Hand flares were very useful. And just increasing the duration, even just increasing the duration, is worth it. It's weirdly quiet and tense in here. Oh, the flashing over there is something we can use with our light. Okay. That's fine.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Okay, so we don't have a light we can use to change that. What else do we have? You die here. You die here. Lost. Scratch. Don't write. Still the same type of graffiti. We're just following these blood trails further in. We can probably steal that light.
Another
Collapsed
place to use in
tunnel.
the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
You found a new scene. Go to the plot board to rewrite reality in the collapsed tunnel. Okay.
I had a new beat for the story.
Collapsed tunnel. A single plot element can be used in multiple scenes. Select the FBI agent plot element and activate it to rewrite your reality in the collapsed tunnel scene. Key location. What happens here? Doorway to the underworld. Missing FBI agent. This is where the agent's trail went cold. A ghost.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Yeah, I don't think Alan is really a leader of anybody, that's for sure.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
I don't like that. Or the just abandoned shoe. Nothing new. Why does it keep telling me? Oh, that's just because we're in a location the plot board can be used. Okay. We got it, we got it. Is this really what subway tunnels are like?
Wait. I ride and I ride and I ride and I ride.
There's another... There's another narration that can happen here, but it's like embedded in that rail car. I bet the rail car will move if we move the if we change the light. If we steal the light, I bet the rail car will move. Let's see. Okay, before I steal the light, I want to explore. There's a lot of weird buzzing. Painkillers. Paint thinner. Okay. Well, let's steal this light.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
What else changed? Okay, so that room closed, but this one opened. Ooh. Word of lamp found. Regain flashlight charge on killing an enemy does still sound nice, but so does stunning enemies on a flash boost. Let's still work on keeping flashlight charges. I think that is still the way to go.
What do you know? Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
That turn the flashlight off to avoid detection. Oh, I don't like that. I need the flashlight. So it's saying that Alan is using Mr. Scratch as an alias or a pseudonym, even though from Alan Wake 1, Mr. Scratch, and from Alan Wake's American Nightmare, Mr. Scratch isn't Alan. He's just using Alan's face.
I'm lost in the dark. Oh no, I just want to sleep.
That one said, I just want to sleep. Okay, why do we want to be able to sneak?
I don't recognize these words anymore.
Instead of actually clearing them out. That I don't understand. Especially since the light lets me see words of power.
Alan Wake. These are my words.
Oh no, is it all three of them? Oh, that was close.
This is my story.
Reload, come on.
Shit!
Ah, he still hit me. But that's okay, because we didn't assign anything to the quick wheel. Okay. Trauma bandage is the way to go. Okay, so is this one real too? No, there were just two real ones in there. Well, that would explain why you would want to, you know, try and sneak by. But at the same time, it wasn't that bad. Oh, what was this?
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Okay, so we have a light, though. So do we want to change the collapsed tunnel scene or go back to the flooded stairs?
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
Murder cult. The ritual antechamber to the cult's place of dark power.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Those are a lot of redacted pages. Are they the same redacted page? Some of them are. So they're not all different. But just that takes a lot of effort. Okay, so what's this?
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Yeah, but what does it say? Balloon in the sky? Float, and when bright falls, the surface traitor. It's too bright. I can't read all of that. Maybe someone will screenshot it and put it on the Discord. So he said that there's still stuff going on the other side of the collapsed tunnel. Does that mean that over here changed as well? This looks the same. So... okay, what was the point of doing this, though? There's the Cult of the Word symbol. Well, let's see what's down those flooded stairs. Did this area change as well? Because we still have the murder cult plot board. I don't know, but I'm gonna go quick save real quick, I think. Since it's right here. And then we'll see what's down these stairs.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
To Shrine Street platform. There's Night Springs doesn't exist again. At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed, thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Okay, so that's from Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Because that's the start of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. So that tells me that it does take that story into account, and that focused entirely on Scratch. Humming?
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Tim.
Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
He looks kind of wet. Kind of soaked or something.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
You think this is a dream?
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like door.
Well, the sketch looks familiar.
The sketch you have does look like the door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
I'm sorry, Tim. But the dreams that seem like alternate realities may just be that. Alright, we got a map of the subway, and that is a lot of question marks. None in the collapsed tunnel, though. Except back here where we couldn't get to anyway. Oh, I missed some containers. Oh, maybe they're behind a locked door. Okay. That's a lot of question marks. Oh, he filled this out even more. Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Thor transported me here to this dream reality. Why? Who, where, why, motive, why me? Okay, so the stuff in red is stuff we've already seen. Or the stuff in black is stuff we've already seen. Stuff in red is new. What is this place? A dream. Feels like it. Not real. No place. Every place. All places? Any place. Now New York. Not NYC. A way to other places? A nexus? Is Door the gatekeeper, or trying to get somewhere? Everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. That's weird. Just a list of different words for door, I guess. You lost her, you die here. You know, stuff we've already seen. But Tim seems to be doing pretty well for himself. He has supplies, he's stocked up on canned goods, pizza, police tape. He even has a bed and everything. Don't mind me, I'm not going through your stuff. Alright. Wait, what's that say? Beware the dark. Yeah. This is the dark place after all. What's this say? Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers. The writer and his smart-ass sidekick looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station. So, I think that's one of the pages in the first game, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. This one's too difficult to read, but it's about Cynthia Weaver and her obsessive rituals. I had just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather is getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Okay, so that was one of the radio shows from the first game. These are all little snippets of the first game. AWE, hey, the Ocean View Hotel, New York's Crossroads. Initiation.
Wake.
Oh, hi. Are you real? I don't think you're real.
Wake.
Oh, I am stuck on something. There we go.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left, huh? I was stuck on the trash bag. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness. A lot of these are repeats, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done this one yet. Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch. At any cost. That was I could have gotten hurt. This definitely isn't a safe place. It's very cramped. Oh, this is a safe space. I lied. It's a safe space. Let's quick save. Oh, there's a little... Is that pastry? With the coffee? Dartboard, Cult of the Word. A very interesting silhouette on
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, a scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
So there's elements of these stories that Alan doesn't remember writing, which is concerning. It's also very concerning that he doesn't seem to remember things. He keeps losing his memory. You need help. Good luck. Okay, before we go down there, I want to look at the map. Because it says we missed stuff. Right? Or is this it, when we go up there will be? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna just walk back down and make sure there isn't an arrow that we missed somewhere.
Alan, wake.
Okay, hold on. Map. Break room. No, it has to be above us because this is back the way we came. So yeah, it has to be above us. Let's go back. I'm sure there won't be anything spooky at the top of this ladder.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Okay, so we need to rewrite the derailed train to continue. However, I should have access to another word of power. So I'm going to explore before I rewrite the scene.
I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
No, I want to look around first, Alan. Come on. Where's your sense of adventure and exploration? Probably back at Bright Falls with Alice, but I'm not sure Alan ever had a sense of adventure. And honestly, it's not looking like there's much to see or look at that I have access to without rewriting the scene.
Wake.
Ah, it tricked me. I was sure that was gonna be a real one. There we go. There. Wait a minute. The arrow points this way. Oh, it's on the ceiling. Word of war. Since I still don't have the double-barreled shotgun or the flare gun, I'm going to do full stop again. I'm also going to go and just mark murder sites as seen. Same with the echoes. We saw all these echoes. Okay.
I should use the plot board to keep building the story.
I will, Alan. You are so impatient. Alan is just so impatient. Okay, derailed train. What can we do here?
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
Something terrifying happened here. Oh, we get both of the... We get both of the words. The subjects. So let's try the missing FBI agent first. The agent had come here looking for the cult. For trouble. Okay, so for the missing FBI agent, we have steps to follow. I was gonna say, we're probably looking for another one of those echoes. Or a radio.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Weird, because we just heard somebody talking on it. There's a lit room over there. This room is still closed. What else is there? I can hear you still making noises. There's a pickaxe in the door, but we can't interact with it. Is there anything else that changed? No, I don't see any other changes. So let's change... Wait. The shadow was coming up behind me. But let's go ahead and change this.
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
Yeah, I know, Alan. We're going to change this to Murder Cult. The cult used fire to claim dominion over the tunnels?
The scene had changed.
Oh, I don't like that. Jerry cans.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Okay.
Alan Wake, it's starting.
Was that a projectile? Is that what that was? seems to have just locked me down. Oh wait, now that I'm through this door, I could change the word, right? Do I need to do this? No. I had it. Why didn't it trigger?
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Okay, so it said torchbearers, but the torchbearers were the secret society from the first game that was laying out all of the secret caches of supplies, and that Cynthia Weaver was essentially the sole member of, right? Was it Cynthia Weaver? I think so. The woman that lived in the power station. We already read about Deputy Mulligan and Thornton. Can't go that way, but you have some supplies maybe? Thank you. Okay, I want to...
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
I'm actually going to switch back to the missing FBI agent, because we are on the other side of the door now. Yeah, see? Now we can explore this area without it being all culty. But not much has changed. It's more of a regular working area with paint thinner and, you know, supplies. Okay. Nothing drastic. So let's go back to Murder Cult. This will open the door. And then we'll switch to Torchbearers, right? The way forward through the bowels of the burnt carcass. I don't like any of those words.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Yeah, but I don't really want to. This door's still open. See, there's changes, but not a ton. So is the white figure supposed to be the warrior of light? Or the champion of light? Or is it a torchbearer because its head is a flame? Oh, this is a bunch of burnt people. Oh, this is gruesome.
None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Yeah, Alan, what the fuck? You wrote that. Okay, so now there's a bunch of white around a dark figure with a flame for a head. Don't close it. Why would you? Light will show you the way. All of these we've seen before, all of the posters we've read before. Okay, now that I'm on the other side, can I switch it back? No. The train is just always burnt now. The light will show you the way. There's an arrow going down. Okay, so... What, behind... Do I need to shoot that? Yes, I do. Word of action. Increase the damage dealt to enemies in close proximity. Increase the damage received. Decrease the damage received from dark projectiles. Make it harder for enemies to detect. I'm going to increase damage dealt to enemies in close proximity, because everything seems to be getting pretty close to me. And then we have another arrow going this way. Game saved. Oh, I don't like that. Why? Why? I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to departure. There is light and there is darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. There's a long journey through the night back to the light. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. So that was the ending of Alan Wake 1. That is a lot of shadows. Okay, so there's a word of power up there. Can I get it from here? I can't. Oh, whoa, what?
You're in my story.
Ow. You are way too close. You are way too close.
Come on!
Did he come through? Oh, I don't like that. right through here. And let's reload. And reload. Well, that was awful. That's okay. Trauma pad again. Seems to be the way to go whenever I do poorly at those. New York is always changing. It will change you too. Down to platform. Well, I was trying to get that thing without having to go in there. And it keeps flashing at me. There we go. Where to fix. Increase maximum health. Restore health when a new word of power is discovered. Okay, so at this point, I think we need to increase our maximum health because I keep getting hit. Is there anything else in there? Now that I've taken care of all of the shadows. That subway map does not look right. Oh, an arrow. Oh, is it just pointing up to that one again? Or is there a second one in here? No, it's just pointing to that one again. Okay. Rules of conduct, all employees, no cash in booth. Okay, so there's nothing, no weird signs here. I think it was mostly just the word of power, or the word of fix. Okay, I want to look at my map real quick. Hold on. Locked door. It's saying that there's something I missed. Back in the before going through the subway car, the burnt subway car. I wonder if it requires a different scene subject to get to it, though. That's probably what it is. But I did miss a container, so let's go grab that. That was empty anyway. Oh, but this one wasn't. Much better. Now we can go down to the platform. Walk, do not run, use handrail. You can't tell me what to do. I'll run if I want to. That's an interesting mural. That's really cool. Look at that tile work.
My path was blocked.
Hunted.
I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Okay, but we have a safe room, which, if anything, just worries me more. See, I also don't like that says hunted here. I get the feeling I'm gonna be fighting. Oh, the cool mural disappeared. These ones are cool too, though. Okay, so this is gonna be a puzzle. What was that? So I have a light, but I can't do anything with it. Unless I'm on this side of the wall, maybe? No, that didn't work. But I can steal this light. Okay, so that's a person with an axe. Still says hunted. Hunted by a woodsman. That doesn't help me. Why doesn't that help me get through? Unless it opened up another way? Further back, maybe? What if I take this one from here? Was there another place to put a light over here? Doesn't seem like it. So I have 2 lights and nowhere to go. But there's 3 light shifts. This one's the one at the beginning. This is middle, and this is the one right next to me. So there are only 3 light shifts. But this is telling me that I need the one here and the one back at the beginning, since they're right next to each other. So I'm going to put one here. Then I'm gonna go back and use this one to get through the closed gate. And then open up the start area again. Come through here. Take it away again. Wait, did I go through? The geometry of this place is all wrong. That's the problem. Search for the cult, find inspiration. Okay. So we're looking for more inspiration?
Wake. His story will eat you alive.
Oh, there's a bunch down there.
Alan Wake.
Are you real?
Wake.
No, you were not real. Even though you rushed at me, you weren't real.
Alan Wake.
Okay, there's none behind me.
Wake.
So that's fine.
I drown. Wake. Alan Wake. These words down your throat.
What? How are there so... Come on, it takes so long to reload. It took so long to reload. Oh, that was awful as well. Full first aid kit. I almost died. It's a good thing I had some extra health. Oh, it's so dark down there. Was all of that just for this word of power? Word of lamp? Restore health each second when using the flash boost. Yeah. I think I need to take that one. Oh, the dark place was getting all...
The city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Okay. Is there another word of power over here? Wait, wasn't the arrow pointing this way? Oh, I see. It's just pointing to that one. Okay. Okay, go ahead and reload. Vintage typewriters. QWERTY's vintage typewriters. That's pretty good. Okay, so I can steal a light from over there. Don't know why I want to do that yet. I need to explore around before I actually change the environment.
Alan Wake.
Oh, there's like 3 lined right up.
Wake.
Okay, which of you is real? Are you real?
I've read so much.
None of you were real.
Wake. You're stuck. I just want to say.
Okay, so there was an arrow pointing up there. Oh. They're giving me tons of words. 15 chance not to consume ammo. Would have been nice if that had worked. That's for sure. Okay, so if I steal the light, it probably lets me enter that train car.
Wake.
Okay, none of these have been real so far.
Wake.
Those might be.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Okay, so we have a new scene. I kind of want to clear these shadows before I change the scene.
I ride. Wake. I ride. No way out. Please let me sleep.
Please let me sleep? Is that what he said? Shrine Street to Uptown. Okay. So first things first, we're going to play with the light.
Wake.
That didn't seem to change.
Colin, wake.
It didn't change anything that I could see. I still can't get into that train car. So why do that? I'm not sure. Maybe when we play with the scene.
Wake.
But it seemed to bring back all the shadows too.
Wake.
Okay, so this is the end of the line. Just doing a quick once over. Make sure we don't miss anything before going to the plot
I had a
board.
new idea for a scene.
Abandoned station. The cult's madness is revealed here. I don't like the sound of that. The agent witnessed the cult's depravity and ran. Okay, so a lot of blood going in 3 directions, a single chair, and a bunch of chains and shackles. Don't like that. Some more graffiti. I don't see our echo. Is there an echo here?
I'm lost in the car.
Okay, I'm not seeing an echo.
Colin, wake.
That was weird. Why did he put the light away for a second? That wasn't me. Okay, well, let's try. The torchbearer's secrets were not safe from the cult. Oh, I misunderstood. The torchbearers are the ones that the murder cult burned in the train. So the murder cult is killing torchbearers. So we actually have trash cans of fire, another flame, a weird spiral made out of hands, I think. The chain is still here, but now it's only 2 directions instead of 3. But there's more chains. And a pipe wrench. But I'm still not seeing... Still not seeing an echo, so this can't be it too. Okay, let's try the murder cult. This is where the cult waited for the time to strike.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
So we have a bunch of benches or pews, a bunch of writing. The red light is back, which can only mean it's the hiss, right? Oh, that's a lot of red light.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
I keep hearing that whisper. This is the ritual to lead you on. I'm not sure I like that.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. Third eye, reject the night. This is your time when you're gone. I'm sure it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm sure this is all fine. Writer, the first word, not the last and the shadow. Eye open, this is your time. Ritual friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow. To write, to lead, will meet. I don't like how scratched out all of this is. Then we have Alex Casey books. The Sudden Stop. Alex Casey. Looks like it's mostly just those two. Okay. Well, let's try...
This
the
new
new one.
plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
The summoning ritual. The cult practiced their rituals.
This thread will create something terrible soon, but it's what the story needed.
What is that? Oh, I don't like that at all. So we have the spiral with pages on the floor. The book is open. This is all blocked off now. Does that mean it's open further ahead? Okay, so it did change the rest of this. I just have to make my way through. Ah, there's blood on the walls.
Alan Wake.
How much you want to bet these are real? No, you're not real. You're not real. You are real. No. Who's real? You? Nope, you weren't real. Only one of them was. You have to be careful because you don't want to use up your resources because they are very limited. But if you're wrong, they'll hit you. Like that. How about you? Are you hostile? You are. Oh hey, it gave me a free charge. That was nice of it. Okay. Now we can get through here. No, no, you're fine. I bet you're both fine. Ever felt lost, confused, stuck in a loop? It's time to wake up. I tried to dodge that. Apparently it explodes. How are there more of you? I went through so much ammo. I think by coming back in here, it reset a bunch of the shadows. I've already gotten that. I need to go through here. Where do I need to go? That's the question. Okay, let's steal this light and see what happens.
Alan Wake.
Why aren't you disappearing?
I've read so much.
I don't know why that one wasn't disappearing. Deeper and deeper. That's what we're going for, right? Word of action. Okay. Increased damage, decreased damage received from the projectile, or harder to be detected. I still think I need to increase damage in close proximity or decrease the damage from the projectile, because the projectile seems really hard to dodge. And I don't think I'm gonna be getting by through sneaking, because that would be terrifying, and I don't think we're up for that. So we're going to do its personal. What's that say? Don't spread the word. Interesting. Like the cult of the word, don't spread it. A bunch of empty containers, that's not useful. Okay, so what's through here? See, after all those shadows, this seems really empty now. There's a dark cloud hanging over your head. Beware the dark. There's the Third Eye book. Oh, an echo. Okay, let me loot these first. Let's see. Nightingale. We've already read about Nightingale. You. Nope, you were hostile. He was hostile. Should have known.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs mark secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
There's a bunch of you. How many of you are hostile? So he was talking about the torchbearers. You're not hostile. You are, though. No. How about the one behind you? I just know one of these is hostile. It has to be. Otherwise, why do it, right? he wasn't hostile. I was positive he would be. That's okay. We're continuing on to the upper platform. Oh.
Come on!
Come on. How about you? Nope. 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 Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Go back. I don't really want to go back. Stop following me. You're not real. Word of fix. Yes, please. There we go. Word of fix. Let's increase our maximum health or increase the health restored at safe havens. Maximum health. Speaking of a safe haven, let's quick save. That is not actually a supply container, which is too bad. Interesting that all of these safe spots have the most graffiti. Wait, this looks like it's going back out to the main tunnel. What? Okay. So you're saying this leads back to the main tunnel. No, go away. No, go away. Weird that they immediately started chasing me. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was desperately trying to reach my destination. A lighthouse. For some urgent reason I couldn't remember. I've been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. So that's the beginning of Alan Wake 1. And we are back at Caldera Street Station, right? Did I already get that word? I think I did. Because there's our safe room. Yeah, we already got that word. So... hold on. Map. It says there's something ahead. We're staring right at it. Oh. Ooh. I like this box. Oop. Okay. So what we're going to do now is actually quick slot things. This is going to go way down there. This is going to go right here. I want to make it as close to Saga's quick slots as possible, and I'm not going to remember what those are. So let's put the flashbang to the right and the hand flares to the right. Okay. I'm feeling better about that. So we got new words to use with each of the scenes. So maybe we need to loop back through here and use the new words with the new scenes. That's what we need to do. The new words with the old scenes. Why is this closed off? I don't remember this being closed off. Hold on. This way. Here we go. So, collapsed tunnel is currently set to murder cult. So is this not the first scene? Because it was... I guess it was the collapsed tunnel, the derailed train, and the end of the line, right? No, where's Caldera Station? We'll have to backtrack to that one. Okay, so we are in the collapsed tunnel. Game saved. Why do you do this to me? Instead of murder cult, we're going to be torchbearers. The torchbearers revered this place before the cult. Really?
The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did them.
The torchbearers drew a tree. Which is... Are the torchbearers the cult of the tree? Hey, the torch symbol's back. I'm actually feeling kind of, safe here. Which I know is very dangerous. So does this mean...
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know.
And Alan's in the know, right? Did it change over here at all? No. It's not going to change anything outside of this room and the area before it, because I can still change the word here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Collapsed tunnel, we're going to do the summoning ritual. Out of the depths, the dark presence comes. The way now open. What? Oh.
The dark presence.
Oh, screw that. Screw that. Screw that. Run, Alan, run.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Oh, I didn't like that at all. Did they summon the dark presence? But it seemed to come out of the collapsed... okay. We're quick saving. We're on full health. We're still good. I could swap out the battery, but I kind of don't want to just because I would lose that charge. Hold on. What? The subway car's gone. The dark presence tore apart the subway car. Okay, we already got that. That's fine. At least now I can just walk through here, I guess.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Yeah, but where's the dark presence? I found the dark presence. Nope, nope. Keep running. Alan, stop looking back. Just run forward.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
It's always there? Do I have to deal with the dark presence from now on? And why is there just a cave? Full of moss coming out of the subway. What is this place? It's an overlap. It's overlapping with trees.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
This looks eerily familiar. It looks a lot like the murder site at the campground. Are you Nightingale? You kinda look like Nightingale.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. FBI agent. Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The Dark Presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Up to where we met Saga. But that was after Saga defeated Nightingale, right? So did she send him back here? The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. The terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Your friends will meet him when you're gone is what Zane said to Alan when he introduced Mr. Scratch. Interesting. Very interesting. Was there anything else in this room? It's just labeled murder site. Hold on, I just want to see. I don't think there's anything else out here. That's all just dark place. Okay. Well, let's see what's with the chanting then. Another echo.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Mm-hmm. So Alex Casey found the murder site as well. Oh, and we're just back in the subway. Parliament Tower. That's where he said he lived with Alice, right? Did we get this? I feel like we already got this one. Yeah, see, we're all the way back at the beginning now. Oh, thank you for the supplies, though. Cool, 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 cool. I always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
The Dark Place, opening soon. A photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Alice is making an exhibition about the Dark Place? Well, I still have 2 lights. I don't think I need to steal this one, so I'm not going to. Because I stole 2 lights from the subway. I can come back and get these if I need them.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I mean, Alan, you know you're in the Dark Place. You know that that's not the real Parliament Tower. Right? Alright, so since we have a good save spot, I'm going to end it here. So let's go ahead and manually save. And we are through Caldera Street Station and the murder site, which is the murder of Nightingale, apparently. This whole thing with the cult of the word hunting down the torchbearers is kind of confusing because it's supposed to be a story that Alan is writing to help him escape the dark place. So he's making it up to make it real. And I'm not sure how this is helping him other than letting him move through the dark place. And I guess by finding the murder site, he did find Nightingale and Nightingale's heart. But that led him to Parliament Tower. So I'm going to have to explore Parliament Tower next time. And hopefully uncover more of what exactly is going on in the dark place. It is very it's very much a dreamscape. Things can just keep changing. But that will be next time. Thanks for hanging out.